Hey fellas, how you doing? I'm Ruth399. Welcome to my GTA 5 chat show for the second time today. If you missed today's video earlier on, it's basically explaining that Rockstar Games announced that GTA 5 has gone gold, and there was a slip up I made because I made the assumption, and of course, when you assume, he who assumes not only makes a fool of himself, he makes a fool of everybody else, because seemed like nobody knows what going gold means. And to be honest with you, I didn't know what going gold meant until last night, because, well, you can I could kind of make a guess to it, but so many people were asking, what does going gold mean? And I was answering a few comments and that, earlier on. I thought, why don't I just make a video about it? I want to just tell you what it means. To me, I guess different people will tell you different things. There is probably a definition out there with, just one line that says what it is. But to me, going gold essentially is the game has been written. It's done. They've tested it. It's all fine. They're like, right, we're ready to get this out the door. But of course, before it lands on your, on your fingertips and it gets on, onto your console, there are several processes that need to be done before, you get to that final stage of playing, and that is, of course, printing the bugger, getting it printed. So you've got to then send the code off to wherever, and they get. I think, to be honest, I don't know if they do it the same way as they used to. With the big old vinyl LPs, I guess it's very similar. They give you one master disc, right? The whole thing's on it, and they give it to you. You put it on there, and then they just put it in a machine. And then it just prints, and you just press print, and thousands just go through the conveyor belt. I guess it'll go into individual consoles, cases. That may be a different section of the factory. I don't know, but I'd imagine they're printing many at a time. Every minute there's going to be loads and loads more going on, and I guess that is done throughout the world. Really, you may have just one big centre, or you may have several smaller centres, sectioned out in different places. Of course, Rockstar would decide where to have them, because, of course, you're going to be shipping this game all over the world, and you're going to want places where you can send them to places very, very quickly. Of course, in America, there are 1.5 million pre-orders, okay, so that's basically a 1.5 million guaranteed sales, probably day of release. Right, so you'd imagine there's going to be several distribution houses and all that in America somewhere, and they're going to have it there, and then they're going to put it all in vans and they're going to ship it, and that of course means maybe sometimes I guess it's going to be in a boat trip, sometimes it's just going to be a van, so whatever. Okay, then it is distributed, and then of course game holders get it, game retailers get it, Amazon will probably have a load, whoever's getting hold of it are going to have it, okay, and they're going to have their pre-orders, and then later on they're going to have it filled out. And that's just how it goes. Going gold essentially means it's ready to start that process. I thought I explained it in the video a little bit, but I guess a lot of people didn't understand it, and it was really a term that I hadn't heard of until a couple of weeks ago. GTA men said, it's probably gold now, and I was like, well, what do you mean by that? I'd never heard of that before. I knew there was a stage when you kind of said the game's ready, let's kickstart this process, but I didn't really, I haven't heard of that terminology. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that, really? Whereabouts are you? Have you pre-ordered it? Are you getting it the special or collector's edition? The collector's edition is one of those things as well, where you've got to start packaging them up. I've gone for that, but I'm also going to be getting the standard for PS3. So both of you on the Xbox and PS3 will be able to play with me when online comes out. I'm going to try my best when this game comes out to play with as many people as I can. I may leave it to... I'm going to spend quite a bit of time, though, being as good as I can possibly be. I'm really into that kind of stuff at the moment. When when that comes out, that's going to be pumping for me. I'm going to absolutely love it. But yeah, GTA 5's gold, you now know what it means. If you appreciate the fact that I've explained that to you, I'd appreciate a bit of a like. That'd be very, very good. But either way, I've, like I said, probably a video coming out tomorrow. And yeah, catch you in a bit.